Oh.
Snow blasted across western Indiana today, turning highways into treacherous stretches of ice. And around 30 miles outside Terre Haute, an enormous pileup unfolded on Interstate 70. In the westbound lanes near the 15-mile marker, roughly 10 miles from Terre Haute, about 45 vehicles collided in what officials now describe as a massive chain reaction crash.
From the Pileup State Police Post. We're currently here located on I-70 at the 15-mile marker westbound here in Vigo County. As you can see, there's multiple accidents here behind us. Good thing is we don't have any major injuries reported right now, and we're still continuing to get a lot of slide-offs on the eastbound side as well.
Images from state transportation cameras show cars scattered across the asphalt, and some pushed off into the grass shoulders. A grim illustration of how quickly road conditions deteriorated under heavy snowfall and slick surfaces.
Hey.
State police first estimated 20 to 30 vehicles involved, but after further confirmation, raised that number to 45. Although no major injuries have been reported so far, emergency workers are treating dozens of drivers and passengers for minor to moderate injuries, and multiple vehicles remain disabled on the roadway. On the eastbound side of the highway, separate slide-offs and smaller collisions added to the chaos, underscoring just how hazardous travel had become across the region. Elsewhere in Indiana, the storm's disruption spread far and wide. In Grant County, a separate multi-vehicle crash on Interstate 69 forced officials to warn residents that road conditions were rough and deteriorating by the hour. An alert came just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon about a crash involving 15 vehicles near mile marker 265, prompting a temporary closure of the southbound lanes and a plea for drivers to avoid the area if not absolutely necessary. Delaware County authorities similarly urged residents to forego non-essential travel after a wave of accidents and skid-outs overwhelmed first responder calls. In Wabash County, a jackknifed semi-truck blocked State Road 114, while in Putnam County, a disabled semi from a separate crash required a heavy-duty tow to remove it from a roadside ditch.
Or you can send me pictures.
Officials with the State Transportation Department said that by mid-afternoon, all westbound lanes of I-70 near Mile, marker 13 in Vigo County, were closed due to crashes involving as many as 50 vehicles. The layered effect of slick roads, icy precipitation, and reduced visibility forced authorities to shut down major highway segments and divert traffic, leaving many travelers stranded as winter conditions worsened.
started about 10 o'clock this morning, and there's a lot of it, and it's going to continue to...
Meteorologists say this storm is far from over. Although snow eased over the Indianapolis area around mid-afternoon, a winter storm warning remains active through early Sunday morning for much of central Indiana. Forecasts call for another round of moderate snowfall tonight, especially between 6 and 9 o'clock, before precipitation transitions to a mix of snow and rain just before dawn.
It's very deep, and just going to keep on doing this. And Sassy, well, she likes to eat the snow. But they weren't kidding, they got it right this time as far as a snowstorm hitting us. But to get more on top of this, I don't know what's going to happen. It's pretty to look at. And there's
total accumulations of 4 to 7 inches are expected north of Indianapolis by early Sunday, with somewhat lighter totals for the city itself and regions to the south. Wind gusts reaching up to 35 miles per hour could push wind chill values down into the teens, making travel even more dangerous than during the day.
That's all they can do is crawl, because the plows are having a hard time keeping up with the snow. So we got a long way to go before this is going to end. So at any rate, it's blowing in my face. This is our backyard, and in the front, well, we can't find the Cadillac, it's buried. The Yukon, well, it's not bad, but I'll get to the...
Utility and emergency crews across affected counties are on high alert. Teams are pre-positioned for possible power outages, and roadway maintenance crews are preparing for long hours clearing snow, treating icy surfaces, and assisting stranded motorists. Local officials have issued multiple advisories telling residents to defer non-essential travel, avoid congested corridors, and ensure their vehicles are winter-ready if travel cannot be avoided. What began as a typical Thanksgiving week snowstorm evolved into one of the most dangerous winter rush hour hazards in years for many Hoosiers. With dozens of crashes, highway closures, and more snow on the way, residents are being urged to stay off the roads if possible, remain alert to changing weather alerts, and treat open highways with extreme caution. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.